Yeah, a very big welcome to you, my dear Aquarius. And of course, always a big welcome to all the other signs that felt like this constellation has a message for them as well. The sun has moved now into Cancer and is highlighting the moon, the waning moon in Aquarius. We had a full moon in Capricorn. And so now we're going again down into the new moon, and you are going to have your full moon in the next month. So if you have been with me for a while, you know that in your last new moon you were able to plant a seed, and in this full moon you're able to see that seed blossoming, that seed coming to life, right? And the success to go out and bring hope to the people. You who is completely naked, who doesn't need anything anymore, you are connected to the new age of Aquarius, and successfully you are getting the help of Cancer to focus now the dualities in this third eye, and you are bringing it to the right or the left hand, to the right or to the left foot. And so you are getting help to come and bring the hope down. Cardinal and fixed, because you are a star, like the sun is our star. You are fixed, you are marking the center of the winter. And of course, this is the beginning of summer. This is where we go out into nature. Your last reading, you got a second reading in Sun in Gemini. And it confirms, it says, a second reading in Gemini confirms you take the leap into your age. So maybe you want to have a look back at that reading just so you get this path that I'm telling you through 22 tarot and oracle cards. 22 steps that the tarot is actually showing us through the major arcanas. Myself, I'm doing this reading because I am creating my own tarot with yoga positions. And so, of course, here, Ashvasanchalan Asana, the power to feel yourself in this position that you can bring yourself anywhere you want to go. Then here for you I have side plank with the hand holding one foot. So one hand and one foot is up in the air. One foot is on water and one foot is on land. And so I wanted you to also feel that one foot is on water, but one foot is in the air because you're an air sign. And the Aquarian energy is to liberate the knowledge that is coming from the Sagittarius energy, the temperance, where she is still giving the water back and forth into these cups. Here she is actually now nourishing back the waters and nourishing back the earth. So now she is giving it to all. She's not just here bringing this energy in herself into balance. She wants now to bring the whole earth into balance. So I go as far back as the 15th century and ending, of course, in the 21st century. I have listed all my cards that I'm using, and of course the dates for the court card. You are the King of Swords. If your birthday is between January 9th and February 7th, this is your court card. So if it comes up, right, then we know it's really speaking strongly to you. These three cards I only pick to demonstrate where's the sun, where's the moon, and what is your court card. So let's begin. The Visconti Sforza Tarot brings the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is the Sun in Virgo, and the Sun in Virgo is hard work, meticulous work, precise work, arranged and aligned work that you are wanting to become a master. You like the Virgo, to be good in what you're doing, because you have that power in your mind to say, yes, this is what I want, and I'm just gonna go and do it. So the Viscontis had a daughter, and the Sforzas had a son, and of course money, merit, power, and mostly there is not really a love story happening, but the two arranged themselves really well, and after 10 years of marriage they painted the tarot, almost all 78 cards, but there are a few missing, and so it's one of the most intact and oldest tarot deck that is existing to this day. So you are very strong in the way you want to work and in the way you want to become a master, and going back, that you take that leap into the age of Aquarius, that speaks about, yes, you are diligently working on a very precise way to make this happen. Oswald Wirth painted only the 22 major arcanas that were used in the Kabbalistic Rose Cross order that was formed 1888 in France. The Rose Cross order existed already a long time before. That's where the stories come of the Holy Grail, searching for that love energy, the Christian symbolic energy of Jesus. And the Kabbalistic Rose Cross order is a combination now of the Judaism and Christianism. And so it's very interesting to look into that as well. And so here comes Le Battleur. These are French cards. So I have Italian cards. These are Italian. And these are French. And I have German and Spanish. So you're getting a whole story also about how the tarot was shifting and changing through the time. And so Le Battleur, the magician, who has all four on his table, is literally beginning to understand, I can manifest, I can bring energies out into the world. He has only 3 legs, apparently, and with 3 legs the table never wobbles. If you have 4 legs, then if the floor is not even, the table can move. With 3, that never happens. So it's really interesting to see that there's only 3 legs. The other one is almost like in another dimension, maybe in the 4th dimension. And he has this one flower that's saying, hey, you're just beginning. You're just learning, you're just understanding the infiniteness of this work, right, of a higher consciousness, to incorporate that. But you are working on it. You are working on it, and you want to know that you can do it. And so in the Hermetic Tarot, you are coming up. The King of Swords, which is the Prince of the Chariots of the Winds. And I like that because you do have the butterflies behind you. Here you have the butterfly wings. And so here the Hermetic Tarot was used in the Order of the Golden Dawn. That was as well formed 1888 in London. So these two marked with their dates of their order a very interesting connection. The one, the magician, and 3 times the 8. 3, either the power or the understanding of an earth star, of the 8 as that infinite number, as that 8, that loop, right, that is here on his head. And he has to understand, he has to learn that, so that he can then go out into the world and show the world what he's capable of doing. And here you come up, and we can see now that you really are connected with this reading. You come up here. This is for demonstrations. Now, why am I using this tarot is because Arthur Waite, the Rider-Waite, comes out of the Order of the Golden Dawn, and Aleister Crowley, which comes after. So 2 very important men that created then the evolution of the tarot, and so I have to know with what were they studying. So that's also my studying. And here comes now the 2 of Pentacles from the Rider-Waite Tarot. And Rider-Waite's Tarot was created and published 1920. And the revolution with his deck was that in his minor arcanas he also included people. So now you were able to understand the cards more easier than if they are arranged just in a sacred geometric pattern. Not everybody was initiated into what these lines and forms mean. These people understand much easier. So you have an 8, 8, and an 8 here. You have 3 times the 8 coming up. 2 times in a symbolic way, and once in a real, actual, physical way, right? The 8 of Pentacles. And going down to the 2 of Pentacles is saying, juggle with what you have, with the dualities. See that you learn through the magician to guide and direct your right and your left side. Always come into the position of the high lounge and see within yourself that balance between the front and the back leg, and to focus clearly on what you want and where you want to go. If you want to walk, you step 1 foot up and then the other one, right? So it's that infinite change, exchange between the inhale and the exhale. So this is the Lord of harmonious change. It's harmonious to inhale and exhale. This is Jupiter in Capricorn, and giving you through this energy the understanding that the financial energy is shifting and changing all the time, because Jupiter is one of our biggest planets in our solar system, and so influencing the material world quite strongly. Aleister Crowley, 1969. His cards were published 22 years after his death only. Again, a sign that they marked with publishing only 22 years later. We have 22 major arcana, so they also wanted to create a strong sign. Comes the Hermit, the number 9. And so there is a Virgo here, because you already have here the 8 of Pentacles, which is Sun in Virgo. And you have the Hermit as that energy that is going within, going to the inside, going into the star, knowing that I find this star only within, knowing that he seeks the star, this is the star, this pattern. He is the star, and the sun is the star. In some, we have in his lantern, they say it's the sun, the other ones say it's the star. Well, both of them are the same. Our sun is a star. It's just so close we see it around. And so you get the power to understand that from within, you begin to move right away from 1 to 9, and you say, yes, I want to achieve an inner alchemical transformation of the dualities. I want to understand that I am strong from within. I can do whatever I want to do, and I am strong. And so you are. Salvador Dali, 1970, very strong Spanish artist. And here comes the La Reina de Oros, a Capricorn. She, you can see down in the description with the dates, she is sitting here and she is connected with Capricorn. She's connected to the Two of Pentacles because she is a Capricornian energy, and so you have help from someone that is letting you know how stable and grounded the energy of hard work and diligently working on your craft, getting better and better and loving it, what you're doing, right? And then seeing that sometimes you will get a test, that this personality is sometimes whispering in her ear, into her hair. It's that direct connection that do not allow to be swayed by any negativity, by anything. Stay connected in your center. Do not allow to be drawn into anything that might be, bringing you away from your purity, because Capricorn has that in himself. Talent as a calling. It is certainly not your destiny to go through life as a nameless being, but neither are you called upon to sacrifice something very essential in the name of duty. The difference that your existence, your being, and your special talents make. The demon in the upper right corner symbolizes too many scruples, a missing or bad conscience. Trust in your tasks and talents. You are faced with unique chances as well as difficulties. They are part of what makes you unique. So, as you can see, there is a call that if you learn everything from within, you don't need to fear this energy. Then comes the Golden Dawn Tarot. Now this tarot was created then in this order, right? So basically all they learned from, of course, this tarot, and all they learned from the order comes this tarot, and was published 1978 by Robert Wang, who worked very closely with Israel regarding the Ace of Pentacles. This pentacle, so it's speaking directly to you. New money is coming. Trust that this new money is clear, is clean, and don't allow anything to bring you away from your clear mental mindset. Even if people are negative, even if people are sometimes attacking you, you gotta hold this beautiful coin in its purity, in its value, very dear. And you just gotta be strong and know that you do not want to be pulled into anything that is looking down here. Just focus always on the center. Focus on the center. This is where, of course, Cancer is helping you. Focus on the star that you are yourself. Focus on the star that is here shining onto our world. Then comes here Hermann Handel, 1985, a German artist that was taken prisoner in World War II and saved by a Jewish Russian soldier. That marked him, and then after a few years later he painted the tarot and dedicated himself to actually create quite some strong images. And here comes Parzival for the Knight of Cups, which is Pisces, which comes right after you, the reading after you. And so it's kind of like marking the path of love is coming down on the material plane through the coin, the Ace of Coin, and the path of love that Parzival is taking is saying only love will fulfill the financial stability here on this planet. Because if not, you're just gonna get lost into intrigue and into negativities. Then comes 1988, the Medicine Woman, Native Indian cards, the Four of Cups. So this is exactly 100 years later from this one, the Kabbalistic Rose Cross Order and the Order of the Golden Dawn. Exactly 100 years later, we have the Four of Cups saying, if you understand that the moon in Cancer, but the sun is in Cancer, is giving you the Four of Cups and is saying, you are giving love the cup. You are the one that holds the two cups, and you can create now a love energy here on this planet by understanding that you are yourself the love. You are yourself the cup. The same way he's holding the cup and he has the spirit looking down on him and helping him to actually bring this path, the Knight of Love. He's going out there and he's actually giving us the love. And the Age of Cups, the Age of Pisces is going, and you are coming in and replacing the Age of Pisces. So Pisces is here. Pisces is speaking, yes, I let go and I show you how to become the cup yourself. By the Cancer help, I show you become the love yourself. Then comes the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is Sagittarius, an active energy that is saying, hey, I need to go out there. I need to do what I need to do. Now knowing all of this, because I have the perfect key. I have the knowledge of the purity of the financial situation. I have the knowledge of the Age of Pisces, searching for the love and doing everything I need to do to be the love. And now you even have the Four of Cups that's saying, yes, the love, you are yourself. You have the keys, even though there are so many keys out there. You know which key fits to your heart, and just allow that to be your message, your path. And it's the number 29, the 2 and the 9. The 9 is here of the Hermit, and the Hermit is again that going deep within, and you have the 2, which is the 2 of Pentacles right next to each other. So you have the 2 and the 9. The 2 and the 9, and the 2 and the 9. The knowledge of knowing how much you are being loved is coming from within, is coming from understanding the inner power of black and white, directed by the inner eye, directed by the right action. The same way here, he is searching for love, he's searching for the action that's making that happening. And then comes the Two of Fire, the Two of Wands, which is Mars in Aries. Now you have a 2-2 portal here, and the 2-2 portal is framing a 1-1 portal. So going and understanding the infinite loop, realizing here we are having everything we need to go forward, because the Two of Wands with the Knight of Wands is, yes, go out there because you know who you are, you know the love that you have within. Now go out and replicate. Now go out and create again, because then you have the Morganate, the number 44, a portal in itself, 4 times 4, the heart, the love, to be truly yourself, to be truly relying on yourself. And this crystal is helping you in matters of sensibility, being sensitive, being empathic, being compassionate, and being the gift of vulnerability and forgiveness, being the gift of forgiveness. And so when you forgive, you give that what the other one did to you back. And so this is the path forward, the path of love. In the true love, we forgive, we actively forgive the person that maybe hurt us the most, right? And that makes you then again the seer. That makes you see the 9-9 portal in the 4-4 portal. That's making you see very clearly that the mystical energy of a shaman, of a guru, of a priest, of a rabbi, doesn't matter, of a hermit, of a man that goes deep within and doesn't really need to be part of society, is learning from within the power, because that's so difficult, because we cannot see it. The outer world we can see, but the inner world only you can see, only you can understand that message that gives you then the stingray, the spine, the chakra spine of knowing you get through Cancer, the chakra central line that I still have to paint here in your card, but you understand it's always in the center, is where the essence of the card comes through, and that is be the star above you, same as Cancer, be the star, right? And fly and use the stingray to give you the power as a water sign. A very beautiful energy, the stingray. They're so elegant when you look at them. They fly even, developing confidence, sense of self or spine. When in balance, eager and wants to grow. The stingray card represents a pivotal point in personal growth. The moment has come when the stingray must decide between the old, the easy, comfortable and familiar, and the new, the challenging, the uncomfortable and unfamiliar. Pressure from family and friends makes the decision even more complicated. No matter what choice is made now, it's inevitable that this dilemma will surface again and again, as the force of Dharma growing within the stingray is too strong to ignore. And that leads to this card, the moon in Libra. And the moon in Libra is bringing you a choice. Again, the 2. You have a 2 in Pentacles. You have a 2 in Wands. And now you have a 2 in Swords. So you have again 2, 2, 2, 3 times 2. Make that choice of an inner peace. Create that inner peace by looking deep within. Create that choice by knowing that when you see from within, you see the solution right away. You know which path to take. You know that you need to take that path from your center. And then you get the originality. Then you can really be you. Then you can really be the person here that is dressed so funky. I love this card so much. And it's saying, feel lighthearted and free while trusting that your unique way of doing things is the right way. Number 75, which is a 12, right? Which is then a 3. And in the 3, we know we duplicate, we create something new. We can go out there and we can really manifest again something completely new. And you are doing that with your originality, because then you get again the 2 of Wands. So you have twice 2 of Wands, the Mars in Aries, the creating that which you imagine within you, and you create it and you hold it in your hands with your originality. Go out there and trust your instincts, trust that you have everything you need to duplicate whatever it is you want to duplicate, and go out there, because then you have the number 1 in the tidy house, in the clarity and organization of creating what you need to create. You see here, she sits on top of the roof, and now she's holding here the world in her hands, and then she looks out, and then she's creating her own house. She's creating the house that she always dreamt of. She's creating her own home, and that's what you're doing. And in that comes the inner core, the liberation, the real liberation, the freedom of knowing, yes, you have your house, which is an outer energy, but now you're liberating yourself, and you're seeing that, and you're holding that dear to yourself in that inner knowledge, in that inner seeing, right? You're seeing from within. You're seeing always from within that everything is the right way. And now again, the 2 of Voices is coming. That's when you have to make that clear decision of bringing the dualities together and knowing, yes, I can do that. From within, I can see the liberation, the freedom, the 2 faces here, one a little darker, one a little lighter, looking in 2 opposite directions. And again, it's just that number 18, the number 9. So you have 3 times the 9, right? I'm just going to put these down, and I'm going to show you here and here. 999, 3 times 9. 3 times the power to liberate, to free yourself, to know that your inner core is always freedom, is always creating something new, is always knowing, I can do it, I can be that which I always wanted to be. And then comes the power of speaking. The Oracle Energy Square 2 is saying, I'm always here for you. These are German cards. I'm always here for you. I'm always giving you whatever you need. The number 5, just connected to the number 5 and to the circle, right? I'm always here for you. I'm always giving you what you need. That's what it says. I hope that this is helping you to know that you have a universal butler. I'm always giving you what you need, and that you are actively now seeing the details that I am providing for you. That this is just the plan, and the plan is just the right way, and that this butler is here for you and bringing you everything you need. Right? So here's your butler, and I'm just going to write the word butler on it. I'm your butler. I'm bringing whatever it is you need. I am bringing that to you. Just know that you have the tools. You have the tools to create what you need to create. Work diligently on it. Know the messages that come through. Know that from within we see the light 3 times. You got the number 9, the inner core. Know through the 9 that that's the power, and know that you have the originality to create whatever it is you create. You even create your own house. You building again and again, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times the 2. 5 times is speaking about the creativity, speaking about how you creatively use your originality, and the universe is your butler and bringing it all to you. Through Cancer, that is highlighting you through the Ashwasanchalan Asana, through the high lounge, and through the side plank, lifting up the leg and focusing that you are now taking that leap into your own age. And yes, you are creating further and further and further. Wow. So I hope I see you in the next reading. That's when the Earth is spinning in such a way that we see behind the Sun the constellation Leo. Leo is not here, but you have once, you have 2 times the once. That is enough energy. That is energy to say, yes, I'm going out there and I'm creating then with passion my original energy, and I go out there and I am doing it. I'm finding everything that I need to find, and I know that in the next month I have my full moon. So then you will again see what you have manifested. Until then, I thank you so much for being with me. Namaste.